Heated fights, broken friendships, careers on the line. Some rivalries weren't just about winning. They were personal. Welcome to the NBA's bloodiest battles.
These.
I don't like them Brooks.
You a bum-ass bitch. Hold on.
Heated brawls.
P.J. Brown throws Charlie Ward. Watch out.
The Celtics versus Miami Heat, a war of legacies. It all started with rookie LeBron James in 2004 stepping onto Boston's court like he owned it. Paul Pierce, the Celtics star, wasn't having it. Words were exchanged, glares thrown, and just like that, the beef was official. Fast forward a few years, and Miami's Dwyane Wade had built a tough squad, but toughness alone wouldn't topple the Big Three in Boston. Game 3 of the playoffs? Pierce had ice in his vein, a buzzer beater, and Miami was swept out. LeBron's Cleveland era wasn't going to last against the Celtics' dominance, and he knew it. Revenge simmered in the background. The stage was set for a revolution in South Beach, the creation of the Miami Heat Big Three. When LeBron, Wade, and Chris Bosh made their move, it was more than basketball. It was a declaration: dethrone Boston or be crushed. Every clash after that was intense. Pierce still prowled the court. Wade's collisions turned into mini horror scenes, but LeBron, he evolved into the king of the East. By 2012, the Eastern Conference Finals were a chess match with legacies on the line. Game 6, LeBron delivered one of the greatest performances in NBA history, a combination of cold-blooded drives, followaways, and impossible shots. Boston's Big Three felt the heat literally, and when Ray Allen joined Miami the following year, it wasn't just a team shift, it was a betrayal that left the Celtics burned.
That might have Durant ahead of the pack. Timeout was called, words exchanged. Kept saying, I'm coming.
And that's a shot he works on every single day, so he puts the time in to be great at it.
Westbrook and the foul. Westbrook sees an opening and throws it down. There's that nuclear athleticism of Russell Westbrook. They lob it into Durant. Too strong.
And Embiid going at it with Karl Anthony Towns. And the bench is empty. My goodness.
What is going on? Ben's got him by the neck.
Towns is hot.
Aside from their great talent, it's what makes it most interesting as well. These two go at each other.
This is the largest lead of the game. Lillard blocked from behind by Westbrook. The two of them jawing at each other. You can almost say they've been mucking up the whole game the way they played so physical basketball from the opening tip. Count it, and the foul. Westbrook. You can almost say they've been mucking up the whole game the way they played so physical basketball from the opening tip. Count it, and the foul. Westbrook. Back out Westbrook. Westbrook for three.
And the rivalry seared into history. That even in 2020, when the torch was passed to Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo, the feud reignited in epic fashion. Bam's monstrous blocks, Butler's fearless scoring, and the constant trash talk made every playoff matchup a battle of pride, proving that this wasn't just a rivalry, it was a war that spanned decades. The Heat versus Knicks, betrayal and brutality. Not all rivalries begin with superstars. Some start with betrayal. In the early 90s, Pat Riley left New York for Miami, turning from hero to villain overnight. The Knicks were furious. Fans were enraged. And the NBA had to intervene to prevent chaos. On the court, it was worse. P.J. Brown famously hurled Charlie Ward into the photographer's row. 5 Knicks players suspended. Technical fouls flying. It was a war zone. And Tim Hardaway emerged as Miami's savior with relentless scoring and defense. But 1998 brought a Shakespearean tragedy to the hardwood. Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson, former teammates turned enemies, clashed in the playoffs. Every possession felt personal, every basket a battle until both sides teetered on the brink of total disaster. These fights were not just about wins. They were about vengeance, respect, and proving dominance. By 1999 and 2000, the rivalry had escalated to legendary proportions. Every game, Every series had history baked into it. From miracle shots to disputed timeouts, the Heat-Knicks feud was a masterclass in raw, personal intensity, reminding everyone that in the NBA, grudges can last decades. Lakers versus Kings Hollywood drama on hardwood. The rivalry between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Sacramento Kings in the early 2000s read like a Hollywood script. In 2000, Sacramento fans went wild, cowbells ringing, jerseys burning, while Phil Jackson lobbed insults across the media. By 2002, conspiracy theories took center stage. The night before a crucial playoff game, Kobe Bryant fell victim to mysterious food poisoning. With the Lakers handicapped, Sacramento seized the moment. But Robert Horry, clutch as ever, saved the Lakers' season with a rebound that would define his career. The series was riddled with chaos, controversial fouls, strategic sabotage, and relentless tension. Shaquille O'Neal lurked like a predator, ready to unleash carnage on anyone daring to cross him. Doug Christie and Rick Fox exchanged blows in 2003. The bench emptied as the arena became a battlefield. Years later, Shaq even joined the Kings as a minority owner. A final twist in a rivalry that had been more about pride than points. Sacramento versus LA was a masterclass in petty warfare, proving that off-court drama can fuel on-court chaos like nothing else. LeBron James versus Steph Curry. From Akron to NBA immortality, sometimes rivalries are destined from birth. LeBron James and Steph Curry, both from Akron, Ohio, took different paths but collided on the grandest stage. LeBron's early dominance clashed with Curry's rise as a three-point machine with the Golden State Warriors. The 2015 NBA Finals saw LeBron carrying a fractured Cavaliers squad against a powerhouse Warriors lineup. Despite injuries and adversity, he averaged nearly 36 points per game, a Herculean effort that still couldn't topple Steph's relentless shooting and Draymond Green's suffocating defense. 2016 brought redemption. LeBron's legendary block and Kyrie Irving's clutch three-point shot delivered Cleveland its first championship. But the rivalry didn't end. Steph texted Kevin Durant, and in July 2016, the Warriors became almost untouchable. A machine built to annihilate LeBron and his Cavaliers. The Cavs and Warriors would meet in the finals 4 consecutive years, each clash a war of willpower, skill, and mental fortitude. LeBron's triumphs, defeats, and unyielding determination made this rivalry one of the most personal and epic in NBA history. Bulls versus Pistons. The birth of the bad boys before the Heat, before the Warriors, before the Big Three, there was Chicago versus Detroit. Michael Jordan's arrival turned the league on its head, igniting Isiah Thomas's fire and sparking the Pistons' infamous Jordan rules. Playoff series were not just games, they were wars. Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman, and the Pistons' bad boys were relentless, turning every possession into a street fight. By 1991, Jordan's obsession to finally crush Detroit reshaped the Bulls, both mentally and physically. The 1991 Eastern Conference Finals became the ultimate statement. Chicago dominated, Detroit collapsed, and the Bulls dynasty was born. Meanwhile, Isiah Thomas remained a man scorned, never able to reclaim the glory he fought so fiercely to protect. This rivalry wasn't just personal. It defined an era. Celtics versus Lakers, a historic feud. And then there's the granddaddy of them all, Boston versus Los Angeles. This isn't just a rivalry, but it's history, tradition, and a battle of empires. Bill Russell versus Jerry West, Celtics versus Lakers, East versus West. A saga that began in the 1960s. One blown call in 1962 started a decade-long string of heartbreaks for the Lakers, embedding a so-called curse. Despite adding Wilt Chamberlain in 1969, victory was elusive. Buzzer beaters, injuries, and heartbreak followed, setting the stage for decades of championship showdowns fueled by revenge, pride, and sheer hatred. This rivalry has survived eras, dynasties, and players. Each generation reinvents the feud, proving that in the NBA, some battles never truly end. They echo through history, inspiring legends and terrifying opponents alike, leaving the viewer on edge from rookie LeBron to legendary Jordan, from New York betrayals to Hollywood drama in Sacramento. From Curry's sharpshooting storm to Celtics-Lakers epic sagas, the NBA has been defined by rivalries that go beyond stats. So, what's next? Will the Heat and Celtics clash again in a battle for the ages? Can any new rivalry ever reach the intensity of Jordan versus Isiah or LeBron versus Curry? And which of these feuds will the future generations remember as the ultimate NBA showdown? The games may end, but the grudges? They never die. Subscribe and comment below. Which NBA rivalry do you think was the most personal? And who do you think will reign supreme next?